Welcome to the Conference Connection, your go-to place to get the scoop on what conferences are coming up that you need to know about. Here are your hosts, Paul Faust, president of Ring Boost, and Seth Price, founder of BluShark Digital and managing partner of Price Benowitz.
How you guys doing? Paul Faust here with Ring Boost and Spear Consulting, along with my co-host, as always, Seth Price from BluShark and Price Benowitz. We're here with another episode of the Conference Connection with a special guest. Seth, would you like to introduce our guest this episode?
I would like to very much. This is Manny, co-founder of Hona, which does many things for lawyers, communicating between clients and lawyers, getting clients online, as well as we're jumping into the AI world of voice answering. Welcome, Manny.
Thank you. Happy to be here. No better hosts than two people I see at every single conference. So glad to be here.
So we came up with the name. So Hona, you're doing your own conference. Why don't you tell our listeners, our viewers about it? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Where are you doing it? All the ins and outs so everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah. So we go to a lot of conferences every year. Our company went to like 60 last year. And there are some that are like technology focused, but none that are like the specific topic of disrupting. And so that has a lot of things. That could be technology. It could be like financial practices, hiring practices, like just doing things in a different way. So that's kind of how we came up with it. So we're excited. May 5th through 7th in Salt Lake City.
May 5th through 7th. So who should be going to this conference? You know, Seth and I go to a lot of conferences because we juggle a lot of hats. And some of these conferences, like you go to a TLU or Lanier, it's the trial lawyer. Others, it's the COO. Sometimes it's the firm owner. Sometimes it's staff. It's paralegals. It's intake specialists. Who should absolutely be at this one and will get value out of the conference?
Yeah. So firm owners are the big thing. And then also operations personnel. So I wouldn't suggest, I mean, we welcome everybody. You're going to learn, you're going to have a good time, but like not really for staff members. We're not learning too much about, the day-to-day role for staff members or like associates and partners. Like we want you there, but like firm owners and operations personnel is who we're targeting.
Well, I'm particularly excited about that because to me, as a law firm owner, one of the things that I have struggled with is you go to conferences and you come back with all these ideas. And the firm, you get back to the place, and first they're annoyed because you're dumping all this stuff on them. It's like, got to do this. But more importantly, if you stay using EOS nomenclature, if you're in that visionary seat, you probably aren't going to be the one making these things happen. So it's great to get the idea, but if the person who's going to actually have to make this happen is there and buys in, I find it that much more likely to get these different disruptive activities implemented into your law firm.
Love that.
Absolutely. So for the people listening, who should they expect to see at this conference? Is it Hona just speaking from the stage? Is it you guys talking? Who do you have lined up? Is there anyone that you're excited about? Anything different that people haven't seen?
Yeah. So I'm glad you asked that. This is not a Hona user conference. Hona is what we call our employees, like a Homer. But it's not a Hona user conference. It's meant for really the whole industry, really targeting personal injury firms and some flat fee practices as well. But we have a really cool speaker lineup. So we've got Mike Morse, Rob Levine, Jen Gore, Tyson Mutrux, Ryan McKean, like really big names, people that have grown firms from small to like really big practices. And I think there was a second part of that question, but we have really cool people speaking about it. What were you asking as well, Paul?
No, who else? Are there other speakers coming? Are there vendors speaking? Are there other disruptors speaking that we talk about?
Yes. So we've got some of our investors are coming, which is really cool perspective to see them speak on stage because they're going to talk about trends that are happening in the industry, where VC dollars are going into technology to start changing the space. So that's going to be really cool. We've got like Nalini from BluShark Digital talking about like the latest trends in marketing practices. And then we've got a bunch of technology and automation, like business leaders in the legal tech space. So it's going to like a wide variety of people that are doing disruptive practices in legal tech and legal in general.
Paul, as I've spent some time with both VCs and private equity guys, it is, eye-opening and jolting Because as lawyers, we're there, yeah, we got our case management, we market, the phone comes in, we got to answer better, yada, yada. Whereas these guys are so viciously focused on KPIs, earnings, et cetera, that it is a bit eye-opening in the fact that when they look at an operation, they just see it with a different lens. Because to them, for us, it's like, oh, it's a law firm. To them, it's a widget. And they're like, hey, how can we flip the burgers, get them on a bun, and serve them in a cost-effective way at scale better than others? And that's the part that I'm hoping to see with some of your guys, Manny.
Yeah, it's cool. Our VC, one of our venture funds that invested in Hona, told us that the legal technology market is growing twice as fast as other service-related businesses with technology. So, like the next 10 years, it's growing way faster than anything else.
Is there an opportunity at this conference? Are there exhibitors? Or will there be other people there, like vendors, exhibitors, law firm partners? Is this not the way this is working? And if so, do you need some more? And is there a spot? And who should they reach out to if they say, wow, this is someone we want to be in front of this audience as well?
We've booked up exhibitors pretty quickly, so there are no more open spots. And shout out to our sponsors. We have awesome sponsors and exhibitors. The conference is also booking very, very fast. So we've got LexAmicalLawyer.com. I think BluShark, you guys are there, AffiniPay, a lot of cool sponsors. But next year, we'd love to have anyone to be involved.
All right, so guys, this might be, if you're an industry partner or vendor, you might want to reach out and see if there's opportunities to maybe attend, or if not, find out what's going on. So next year, now, is there, typically we go to these conferences, a lot of great ones out there. It's sitting in rooms all day. It's learning. Is there anything secret or not secret? Any kind of cool entertainment or something fun? Some of these have cocktail hours, bourbon tastings. Who knows? You got some things planned that you want people to know about or not people to know about?
Yeah, two things. We got a great Cinco de Mayo party starting on May 5th. We're going to have a blast with that. Taco bar, sombreros. We're going to be partying. It's going to be a great time. And then the other thing I think is if you come a little bit early, we're doing a hike up in Salt Lake City. It's like 1.2 miles, but you get to see the entire Salt Lake Valley. So we're super excited about that too. And then one thing I like about this conference, it's not too big. It's, we're capping it at 120 people. And so everyone is on one stage. Everyone's going to be focused. You're going to get really cool speakers, and like the lineup is incredible. So those are some of the fun things that we're doing.
How does one register? And is there anything you could offer to people who do watch this and the conference and support us? And as I always say, please tell your law firm friends, tell law firm owners, tell other vendors about this. This is a resource for you. Is there something, how do they register if there's spots left? And is there a special they can use for the conference connection?
Yeah, there is a special. We did just for you guys. It's Lawyer 50, and that gets you 50% off a ticket to the show. You can find it if you just look up Hona.com. It's like the first thing on our website. So that's the easiest way to get there, Hona.com. We'd love to have everyone there. It's going to be a party. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Seth, you want to take us out?
Yeah, no, that's usually your job, but I'll try to do my best. So Paul Faust on Cinco de Mayo in Utah. Didn't have that on my bingo card this year, but yet here we are. Can't wait.
We're going to check.
Thank you, Manny.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Look forward to it. We'll see you guys on the road. Everyone else, please like, follow, share the page, tell your friends about it. Want it to be a resource for everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to the Conference Connection. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you for our next episode.